I have this nice receivers from Toshiba and Kenwood. We have the kr-6030 and the Toshiba SA-420. They are beautiful receivers, and both of them made in Japan. So today we're gonna talk about these beautiful receivers from Kenwood and Toshiba. And a lot of people has these receivers because they know that it has beautiful sounds and beautiful looks, and it lasts for a long time. These receivers, they are very good looking, and it's a very nice receivers. So Toshiba and Kenwood is below the Marantz and Sansui and Pioneer, but it doesn't mean that they are not good. I tried to listen to these receivers and they sound amazing, and the sound quality, it's just, you know, it's there. And these are big receivers. They are not tiny receivers, and they are heavy. So like I said in my videos all the time, when it's heavy and it's big and it looks massive, that is a good receivers. And when you open inside, you will see how big the capacitors and transformers. And these are the tips and the signs of good receivers. There's some receivers out there, they have small capacitors and small transformers, and they're really kind of tiny, tiny receivers. And to me, I don't like those skinny, tiny, thin receivers. I always want the big ones and the heavy ones because the power is there. So this Kenwood, it has a good sounds, but the thing with this, the UV meters need some bulbs, and I never have time to fix it yet because I have too many receivers and stereos. So Toshiba down here is a good receiver. The sound quality is there, and the simplicity of this receiver, it's very, very good looking, very nice, big receiver, and the sound is amazing. So if you look it up in eBay, you might see this, and they're probably maybe more than 200 or more. It depends on the condition. If it's mint, of course, the seller wants to sell it more money. If it's, kind of old, the price will go down, because this is not Marantz or Sansui, that even though they're old, they still cost, the value of Marantz and Sansui and Pioneer still goes up, and the price is still higher. We all know that Marantz, Sansui, Pioneer, Luxman, Aquaphase, Harman Kardon, Sony, many more, but Marantz and Sansui and Pioneer is always the top notch. They're so good. The quality sound it's amazing, and it's just beautiful. So Marantz is popular. It's, you know, expensive, costs more money than other receivers out there. And so is Sansui, especially the 7070, the 8080, the 9090 DBs. They cost more money. Luxman costs more money. Aquaface is more money. Macintosh is more money. So these are almost getting to the really high ends, especially Macintosh. So there's many receivers out there, even amplifiers that, you know, we all don't know what it looks like. You know, how many amplifiers, how many receivers, how many models, different models. It's just too many out there, and you know, nobody knows about all these stereos. Nobody. No, even if they're doing this for you know, for living, nobody will know all the models of different brands and different, you know, looks when it comes to receivers and amplifiers. So nobody will know everything, what models, you know, because there's so many. So, um, but it's good to learn, and it's good to know, you know, and it's good to see the different types of stereo receivers and amplifiers, you know. And even over here, I have this Marantz, and I love the sound of this Marantz, you know. And over here, I have this Sansui, yeah. It's a very nice Sansui, and I got it for a good price, yeah. So now the sellers are selling this for um, the lowest price that I saw from this Sansui is like less than 300. I got this for a little more than $100. That is a good deal. But now a lot of people are buying Sansui's vintage stereos, and now this the sellers, you know, I mean, they're selling it for more money. They're raising the price, the shipping and handling, and they wanted to make profit. And you know, so eBay, it's a ball game. I mean, you know, um, they are asking for more money, you know. So I don't know if I would still want to buy it from eBay again. I would rather go to Facebook Market because you can meet the person and you can test it out, the stereo, and you pay him, and then you don't have to pay shipping and handling. So that is a good thing to do, buying from Facebook Market, you know. And over here, as you can see over here, I have this beautiful Pioneer, and you know, I almost sell this guy here. Very close that I was gonna go to sell it, but luckily I did not. It was sitting in the garage. I almost sell this piece, but these are hard to find now, and the price of this, you know, in eBay. So I will keep it. I don't want to sell this because that's the only Pioneer I have. Two of my Pioneers I already gave it to somebody, and the other extra Pioneer that I have, I already sold it. So this is the only Pioneer I have at this moment. So I'm not gonna sell this, you know. Even here I have this Sansui, you know. I don't want to sell this because it's pricey now in eBay. It's pricey now. Even this turntable here, you know, I don't want to sell this at all. And this Marantz, from time to time I'm thinking of selling this Marantz and then buy the Sansui. The guy's selling for 400 the Sansui, but I don't know if I want to buy this because this has a beautiful sound. It's this Marantz right here, you know. I don't want to sell this, yeah. And I know he's gonna sell it for, I mean, he's gonna buy it for a low price. He's gonna, you know how this guys, you know, how they business and how they price when they want to buy, you know, stereos, because they know they have the money, and that is like take it or leave it, you know. If you don't like my price, then you don't have to sell it. But if you need the money, then you're gonna be forced to sell it because you need money. So I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell it, you know. But yeah, but this Kenwood and this Toshiba is a beautiful piece, and I love listening to the sounds of this, and that is the reasons why I did not sell this, because of the sound, the looks, the vintage looks. So look at that, guys. I mean, this is not easy to find. I mean, for the price that I pay for this is a good price. You know, my Marantz SR-5100, I sold it already, and my 1040 Marantz, I sold it. The baby Marantz, I call it. I sold it because I don't really need a lot of Marantz and the Sansui. I still have 1, 2, 3 Sansuis. I have 2 more Marantz, one there and one there, and I don't want to buy anymore because you can't use it all. I mean, look at that, guys. I mean, they're everywhere. And my brother this Christmas gave me a gift, from Marshall. This headphone, this beautiful headphone. The clarity of this is amazing, guys. Amazing. The clarity, the bass, the the sounds, the what do you call this? This smooth, yeah, I would say smooth sounds. It's in that headphones. So let me show you guys the headphones that I got from my brother for Christmas. This Marshall here, and we all know that Marshall is popular, and this is Bluetooth. You don't have to. It's wireless, so you charge it, and you can use it anywhere. And the cords, the old headphones before, the cords is hanging everywhere. And nowadays, they took it out. No more cable wires. It's Bluetooth and it's rechargeable. So it's a very nice Marshall's, headphones. So this is Major 4. And we all know that Marshalls, they use it, for concerts, rock stars, they use it for guitars and, speakers. When you have bands, they use that Marshalls because it's a good speakers, and it's a good brand. Yeah. So, back to this, Kenwood. I highly recommend this to anyone out there that they want to have Kenwood and Toshiba. It's a good receivers, but these are not cheap, guys. You can't get this for $30 or $40 or $60, even $80, $100. It's more than that. So 200 something, 300 something, to me that's already expensive. You know what I mean? Because not all vintage, guys, not all vintage. It doesn't mean because they're vintage they're always going to be expensive. Not all vintage are expensive. So but when you get the good receivers, when you get the good amplifiers and the looks, of course it's pricey. Of course the seller wants to sell it for more money, more profit, more money for shipping and handling. So as you can see over here, this Toshiba, I guess this power here, yeah, and the power of this guy here is not push button. You know what I mean? Like my Marantz. If you see here, push button. Okay, this one, it's a switch knob. You turn it to the right. Okay, and voila. And the bass. Okay, very nice, very soft, very smooth. The balance, the treble. We have the mode, mono, tape, monitor 1, monitor 2. We have the functions here. Okay. We have the FM mute button, loudness, more bass, filter, low and high, and the volume. It's a very soft knobs, guys, and the tuner knobs. Very, very nice Toshiba. So I'm not planning to sell this either. Yeah, and so is this Kenwood, guys. I love the what do you call this? The knobs, the sounds when you turn it, the clicking sounds when every time you turn it, and what do you call this? Definitely, it's a good stereo receiver. Yeah, and we have the bass here. Okay, the treble, tone defeat, subsonic, the balance. Okay, the volume and loudness, which is more bass. Tape monitor A and B, and FM mute. And this one is selector if you want FM, if you want it AUX, phono, FM, stuff like that. And the V meters. So this is a nice receiver from Kenwood kr-6030, and this is a very, very, very heavy. As you can see, it's not light because it's full of metal. The case is metal, the insides, the face plate. So this is, you need good strength to have this, to carry this. Yeah, but definitely, guys, this Toshiba, it's good, and this Kenwood, and in Japan, they are known. In Japan, guys, they are known when it comes to Toshiba, the Kenwood techniques, Moran, Sansui, any brands, so long as it's made in Japan, But many years ago, guys, Toshiba, it's been a while, they made this Toshiba many years ago, you know what I mean? In Europe, maybe it will cost, I don't know, less or more. I don't know really. I don't really know anything when it comes in, when we, speaking about Europe. I don't know. I'm not sure because it's euros. Okay, it's more money there. $1 is equivalent to $1.50, so the money is more there, and I don't know the price of receivers and amplifiers and stereos in general. But the guy from Europe, his name is Andrew. He buys and sell, and he buys stereos for low price. But he has a previous video, 2 Marantz, I think the 2330. That is very expensive. In the United States, that's $2,000 each or more. In Europe, I don't know how much he pays for it. I don't know how much he got it. Maybe he got it for less than $2,000. I don't know, because Andrew is a good buyer. He travels like I do. We meet the seller. We go to their house, and we buy stereos for a low price. If you want to check him, his channel, type in vintage stereo, 2 words, vintage stereo, and you'll see Andrew there. Very cool guy. He's my idol when it comes to vintage stereos, and I just love the way, how he filmed, because he's been done it for many years, buying stereos, collecting stereos. So I'm just the new generation, he's the pioneer, Andrew. He's been into stereos for a long time. Yeah, when he was younger, I've seen his videos when he was young. He's been buying already, and then until he got older, until now, still doing it, and he's still he's still amazing. He's an amazing guy. Andrew is very very brilliant guy when it comes to vintage stereos. When he does his filming, and when he comes with a topic about stereos and other you name it, from turntable to equalizer. But equalizer, Andrew doesn't really film equalizer. He's not a big fan of equalizer. So do I. Maybe one time, two times I will film equalizer, but I'm not into. Um, I'm into receivers and amplifiers and speakers. You know what I mean, and turntables. Yeah, but equalizer, very very little. My interest in equalizer, it's not really there, and that is why my channel is it's vintage stereo collector. Okay, that 3 words. Andrew Vintage Stereo, 2 words. So totally different, but same um, topic, same subjects, same hobbies that we do. Um, it's about stereos, vintage stereos, and I got into this when I was a kid, until I grew up until now. Yeah, so it's in my blood. It's not like I want to copy other people today because I just want to have a channel or make videos. I was a kid messing around with my father's vintage stereos, his turntable, and his vinyl records and speakers, and that's how you know, I get into this hobbies, and until now, yeah. So, but yeah, so if you want to check his channel, he's from Europe. Type in 2 words, vintage stereo, and that's Andrew. Awesome guy, cool guy. Now, yeah, back to this Kenwood and Toshiba. Like I said, guys, it's a beautiful piece, and I don't know for others, but I love this Toshiba and this Kenwood. Yeah. So simple talks, simple topics. I just wanna, share with you guys, with other people out there, about this receivers made in Japan, Kenwood and Toshiba. Yeah. So it's winter today. It's cold, and nobody really goes to places to hunt cereals. So definitely summer again. I will um, drive around and find this vintage stereos, and you know um, buy and sell again. So right now I'm just trying to relax. It's freezing cold. Nobody really sell, and yeah, he'll be there. I mean, in this summer again, in what mm, December, January, February, March. So 3 more months. Then April start getting warm again, and then May it's gonna be summer again. Then June. So that's the perfect time to find this vintage stereos. Yeah. So what do you guys like about my Sansui here? This tower speakers, vintage. What do you guys think? I love that speakers because it's rare, and I don't really see the speakers, and it's my opportunity to have it, so I grabbed it. You know what I mean? And over here I have this AR speakers. That is old speakers, but it sounds good, guys. it sounds good. Yeah, so let me hear you put it in FM. Okay. Oh man, the sounds, the bass, guys. Ain't that something? The bass, guys. But the station antenna is not real. Man, beautiful sounds. Marantz and the AR speaker. Man, so yeah, this is it, guys. Small talks. Kenwood and Toshiba. And I hope you like the videos, and just something to talk about, and another video here. So guys, I will talk to you guys again, and enjoy your stereo system, your vintage stereos collections, and yeah, Happy New Year 2025. Yeah, couple weeks. That's it. So guys, I hope you guys have a good holidays this Christmas. And wish you guys the best for the near 2025. And then 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. And still wishing you the best for those years coming until 2030. And enjoy, and yeah. Click the subscribers, guys, and we'll talk to you again next time. For now, I'll say ciao, ciao.